How you doing, people? Been a little while since I made a video for Reach Every Generation, so I just wanted to kind of quick 5-minute message for the young boys. Girls, I'm gonna get at you. There's a different message for the girls on this topic, but today's about choices. So I'm gonna explain a bit about that. So when I'm working with young people, a lot of them say to me, "Yeah, but Gav, there's no choices out there. I got no choice but to join in the crime and the violence. I got no choice." And the thing is, yeah, with a certain extent, I can understand why. Because growing up myself, I've said it to many people. The choices I had were very few. Living where I lived, there was crime going on around me, drug dealing going on around me. And for me, my choice was be a victim of it or be with it. So I chose to be with it. That was my choice. And due to my fears and my weakness, I chose to get with it. And the thing is, I was witnessing people doing things and I was seeing things happen. And young people, I see older guys making money. And the truth is, I liked what I see. That's the truth. I like what I see. I see people making money. I saw people like no one was touching them, their jewelry, money. And they was like, to me, they was like doing it. They was untouchable. And the thing is, I realized quickly that you only get to see one side of the story. So I only knew what I was told about crime and violence and that. You know what I mean? And I went by what I seen. But the problem with choices and that kind of choices and that kind of story is that you only get to see the whole story once you're in it. And that's when it's too late. So for me, obviously people know what I'm doing. I'm trying to reach out to the young people. But boys, my message today is that you do have a choice. And don't blame your choices on other things. You have to take responsibility for your choices. Like, I take full responsibility for my experiences. My experiences were bleak, you know. It went from gun crime to drug dealing, people trying to take my life, and that was it. But can I blame other people for that? Could I blame the fact that I had a bad experience growing up with my dad for years? Can it be that I was low in self-esteem because of my victimization from my dad? Or could I blame my area? To a certain extent, I blame location and area. That played a part because around me, the choices were very few. But I still had a choice. So when I'm talking to young people and they're saying, "Oh, I don't have a choice, man, I have to get with it," I understand that. But you know what bothers me the most? The thing is, you have a choice. And people like myself, other agencies, you've got loads of them in London, loads in Essex. We're trying to give other kids a choice. We're giving kids another option, another choice. But young people don't want to take the option. They want the quick money, they want the girls, they want the fast money, they want the reputation and the clothes. And everybody thinks to be a big man, you got to be bad. And I think I beg to differ with that. And that's why my message today is about make the right choice. Because I'm someone that come from nothing. My mum, my family will tell you, one GCSE in school, done some equivalent GCSEs. So I was a year behind. Then I went to college, sixth form, done sports science, just about past that. Then I went uni for a bit and dropped out of that. So I wasn't the most academic person in the world. And I didn't realize that I had so much going on within me. I had so many talents and gifts in me that I didn't even realize. But then I met certain people in my life and they started to draw out them talents and them gifts within me, that ability that I had, that entrepreneurial ability. Because now I've started my own company with my wife. I would never have thought 10 years ago when I was 17 I would have made that, or even 12 years ago when I was 16, 15, 16 that I would have ever been that guy. And the thing is, now I'm making difference to people's lives. But had I not stepped out and made a choice to be different and made a choice to see what really is going on for me, I wouldn't have known that. And that's the thing, people get comfortable in their own position and people like being bad. That's the fact of the matter. People like it. Only when something goes wrong do they say, "Oh no, it wasn't my fault. I didn't know it was going to be like that." But the truth is, drug dealing and crime ain't never going to be easy or fun. You know what I mean? It's never going to be a good choice. And that's the thing. People like myself and other companies that are giving you another opportunity, pardon me, you need to take that, man. Don't be making excuses. "Oh, it was because of this, it was because of that." Take responsibility, excuse me. I take full responsibility for my actions. All the things I've done wrong before, I take responsibility for that. And the thing is, you've got an option, you've got a choice now. You either do what you're doing and carry on in what you're doing, go jail, die, and just live a life of crime and violence. Or you stay out of that and come find someone like myself, a company like mine that will make it better for you, that will help you, that will say, "Look, these are the choices. Commit crime, go jail, come out and carry on living like that." Or come to us, get your head down, let us mentor you, coach you, help you out. Get your head down in school. School's boring, I found it boring, but you know what? I realise now that it played a big part. School's important, but at the same time, you might not be academic, you might be like me, you might have entrepreneurial skills you didn't know about, you might like music, and you might like money and nice things, and that's not bad, but it's how you're sourcing that stuff. So a lack of choices, I don't think it's there. Everyone's got a choice. You got a choice to do right and wrong, and if you don't know right and wrong, I don't know, man, you need to try and figure it out. But everybody has a moral compass inside of them that tells them what's right and what's wrong. robbing people, selling drugs, stabbing people, shooting people. Everyone knows that's wrong. And you can't say that you have a lack of opportunity, because there's so many opportunities out there for you. And I'm not being difficult or harsh, I'm just being real with you guys, because I've come from nothing. And I'm not made it yet, I'm still in the process of making it. By God's grace, I'll continue to grow. By the support of my wife and my family, I'll grow. But you know what? Some people ain't blessed enough to have them things around them. And I know my situation was bad, but there's other people with worse situations. But that's why people like me exist, man. People like my companies like mine exist. So there is another chance for you, another option for you. And if you have made mistakes, it's not the end of the world, man. It's time you can turn it around. There's people that get it. There's people that get it. I'm one of them. I'm not boasting. I'm just saying that there's options for you, and I'm one of them. But there's so many more people out there that are doing things to make a difference for young people. So it'd be a shame to see you waste your life and then blame it on lack of opportunity. Lack of opportunity or people helping, because there's a lot of people out there helping, but guys. So listen, that's my message, man. Just make the right choice. Choice is yours, man, and don't blame no one but yourself, man. Yeah, man, don't get involved in something you don't know too much about, because you will only find out when it's too late, man. But listen, Reach Every Generation, we're here. There's other organizations like ours that are willing to help young people, give them another chance and another choice. So get at us, man. You can catch us on any social media. You got a website, www.reacheverygeneration.co.uk, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can get all of us, man. So listen, I wish you all the best, man. God bless it. And if you know someone, you're watching this and you know someone that needs to hear it, please, man, let them watch it. And if you want any support, give me a shout. Go on the website, send me an inquiry form through the website, or give me a call on my number that's provided. Yeah, so thanks a lot for listening. Just pray this reaches enough people, makes a difference to someone, and impacts someone's life. So support us as we continue trying to make a difference, people. Thank you very much.